So this is our Promethean Active panel. You can see here that we're on our Windows interface, and this is Promethean ActiveInspire Studio. So using some of the tools on the toolbar, I can go out onto my Windows desktop. I could take a photograph of anything at all that I was using, and I could take that to the current page on my flip chart and return. Now, because my active panel is multi-touch, I can use my touch to move and resize any images that I've got on the screen. If I want to use the tools, then what we're looking for is a nice natural user experience, so I can move my ruler around using touch, and I can use my pen to draw a line. We can have multiple pages, so here we are on page 2 of ActiveInspire, and I can flick forwards and backwards through the pages or view the pages of my flip chart. When I finish with my flip chart, quite simply I can file and save that on my desktop and come back to it at any point in time. So I can use any program that I want to on my Windows interface with my Promethean panel. Now let's switch sources. So I am going to switch to my Android interface here. So we've got a nice simple interface. We've got a nice pink home button. This button here always brings me back to the home screen. If I want to whiteboard, I can launch my whiteboard. I've got some nice backgrounds for writing paper, and again I've got pinch and zoom, and I can take my pen and I can write on the screen. Now this is an infinite canvas, so you can see in the top right hand corner that I have a thumbnail which helps me to locate my work on that infinite canvas. And some of the tools that we've got here you'll also see in ActiveInspire, and these work in exactly the same way. Again, when I'm finished with the whiteboard, I can either save that or close it, and I'm back to my home screen. So these apps here, I load these apps on and I can add any app that I'd like to. So I'm just going to show you Google Earth. And again, because it's multi-touch panel, my pinch, zoom, rotate and tilt gestures all work really nicely on the panel. And if I want to capture that, I've got my capture tool which will take that straight back into my whiteboard. And then I can resize that. Anything that I write on top of the image, when I resize the image, will resize with it. If I want to bin it, click and hold, and I can pop that in the bin. If I want to play a video, here we've got a nice video app. And we just click play. So this is nice because it allows me to turn brightness up and down. It allows me to turn volume up and down on the screen. And it also allows me to fast forward and rewind on the screen too. Because this is an Android interface, if I flick up from the bottom, I get my Android tools. And you can see here, these are the apps that are running. And if I want to close one down, I simply swipe across. So we have a range of apps. We also have a couple of new apps. So we have a clock, and we also have a spinner. And all of these are customizable. Back to the home screen. We have a website, yes. Our website is prometheanworld.com. So we have various sites depending on where you are in the world. So this has taken me to the US page, but we also have local language pages too. So I'll take you to the English UK page. So we have access to products in there. We have information on our hardware and our software. We have customer support located on that website too, and this is where you can download your software.